Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Kingston man accused of shooting man multiple times. A man is facing several charges after he reportedly shot a man several times, injuring him in Low River, Trelawney on Monday, June 26. Charge is 26-year-old Tevin Simmet, otherwise called Gavin, of Queensborough Drive, Kingston 19. Reports from the Falmouth police are that about 2:30 a.m., a man was walking in the community when he was allegedly pounced upon by Simmet. Simmet reportedly opened gunfire, hitting the man several times. The police were summoned and the injured man was taken to hospital where he was admitted and treated. On Friday, July 28, Simmet reported to the Ulster Spring Police Station accompanied by a justice of the peace. He was subsequently charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Arrangements are being made for Simmet to answer to the charges in court. Brother in custody for sister's death. A 40-year-old man who was being sought following the killing of his 56-year-old sister is now in custody. The man was taken into the police recently after his sister Nicole, an animal groomer, was found dead by her relatives at home in Whitewater Meadows in Spanish Town, St. Catherine recently. Reporters understand that he's been interrogated by the detectives. It was reported that around 11 p.m. on July 19, Nicola, who resided with her brother, was home when a dispute developed between them. Police said during the dispute a blunt instrument was used to hit Nicola on both sides of the head. Around 11 o'clock the next morning, family members visited the home and found Nicola dead on her bed and summoned the police. Upon arrival, police saw Nicola lying on her side, clad in a black merino, blue shorts and a pair of brown slippers, with her head bashed in. The scene was processed and Nicola was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The body was later transported to the morgue pending post-mortem. Man with court case shot to death in St. Catherine. A man who has a court case pending was shot and killed in Willowdene, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Tuesday morning. He has been identified as 33-year-old Lyndon Omar Minto, otherwise called Chubby, a resident of Clayton Way in Willowdene. Minto was on a bail for unauthorized possession of a firearm. It was reported that around 7 a.m., residents heard explosions and summoned the police, who, on their arrival, found Minto lying motionless on a section of the roadway in front of an empty lot. Upon investigating, the police discovered he was suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head. Minto was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The scene was processed and 2 spent casings found. The body was transported to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. No motive has been established for the killing, the police stated. St. Catherine woman charged after allegedly stabbing partner, stealing money during argument. A St. Catherine woman was charged with robbery, aggravation, malicious destruction of property, and unlawful wounding after she allegedly stabbed her common-law partner during a dispute in Chiefsfield District, Linstead in the parish on Saturday. Charge is 27-year-old Jordan Williams, a gas pump attendant of Chiefsfield District. Reports from the Linstead police are that about 3:40 p.m., Williams and her common-law partner had an argument that developed into a fight. The man left and went to his vehicle when he was chased by Williams, who inflicted stab wounds to his body and removed a sum of cash from the vehicle. She went on to destroy his clothes and parts of his vehicle. The man drove away and made a report to the police. He was taken to hospital where he was treated for his injuries. Williams was arrested and charged. A court date for her is being finalized. Speed bump. The People's National Party (PNP) is reportedly reconsidering its decision to select former president of the Jamaica Teachers Association (JTA), Owen Speed, as its next candidate for Portland Eastern. Speed is reportedly heading home from the United States, where he has been since 2021, when he migrated with his family after more than 32 years in the Jamaica education sector. But on the verge of his return to his homeland, PNP sources have told reporters that Speed, who was lauded a major campaign on social media, could be returning home to disappointment. According to the sources, there has been a sudden decision to switch from Speed and stick with the party's original choice counsel for the Fellowship Division in Portland Eastern, Colin Bell. The sources pointed out that the PNP was initially convinced to go with Speed after 2 polls showing that Bell would not be able to topple the sitting Member of Parliament Anne-Marie Valls, who represents the governing Jamaica Labour Party. The polls have found that the PNP was leading the JLP by some 10 percentage points in Portland Eastern, but Bell was trailing Vols by more than 5 percentage points. This prompted the PNP to ditch Bell, as this is one of the seats it has to reclaim if it is to form the next government. However, a more recent poll reportedly commissioned by the paper's General Secretary Dayton Campbell shows the PNP and the JLP in a dead seat in the constituency, while Bell and Vols are also in a dead heat. It is clear that the Gen Secretary wants to go with Bell, but it is a problem because there are councillors in the constituency who are adamant that they want to go with Speed, said one source. This is going to become Dayton's problem because if he goes with Bell, the councillors might not do any work in the leading up to the election, but yet it is not clear that Speed can get the support of the comrades on the ground who are backing Bell, added the source. In an interview to reporters from his North Carolina home last week, the Westmoreland-born Speed said he was returning home to his land of birth and contributing to politics was like ABC. I am anxious to serve because when God has given you a talent, you must use it. One of my strongest areas is advocacy. I have been an internal advocate throughout my career in teaching, from when I became a classroom teacher to when I became a principal. It's funny that I started writing educational articles, contributing to newspapers, after I became a principal. I started on behalf of the teachers, defending their rights and defending them in a robust way, said the man who headed for the powerful Teachers Union from 2019 to 2020. I enjoy giving a voice of the voiceless, empowering the weak, and strengthening them to become something of substance in the society. I am a servant leader. Really, I always try to know the issues by getting close to the people, being near to the people, empathizing with the people, and getting what I call street data, added Speed. Speed was born and raised in Windsor Castle, Portland Western, but is believed that it would be in the party's best interest to have him in Portland Eastern because we can lose to Darrell Voss in the West and still win the election, but we must win the Eastern, which is ours from the taking, added the source. Speed is a graduate of Titchfield High School, the Micro Teachers College, and Western Carolina University in the West Indies. He also pursued part-time studies in marketing as a student of the University of Technology, Jamaica UTech, and briefly worked as a life insurance agent before entering the classroom in 1989 as a teacher at Mona Heights Primary School. He took over as principal of Port Royal Primary School prior to being appointed as principal of Rosyth Primary School in 2012 before the migration in 2021. Please remember to subscribe, like, share,